Hello guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 105 of the 90-day challenge overtime for the law of attraction. And today we're going to talk about the vacuum law of the universe. What do I mean by the vacuum law of the universe? Well, let's discuss it. Let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Miguel Olvera. Today is day 105 of the 90-day challenge overtime for the law of attraction. And today we're going to talk about the vacuum law of the universe. What do we mean by the vacuum law of the universe? Well, I want to make sure, we talked a little bit about this in previous videos. I believe in the video before yesterday, the day before yesterday, we talked about the importance of getting rid of the old mentality. How do we do this? How do we get rid of the old habits, the old paradigm? The best way for you to be able to do that is by removing it. The vacuum, you have to create a vacuum in your mind for you to be able to absorb the new idea. So, in order for me to replace this t-shirt or this shirt that I am wearing, or in order for me to make room, I had to to put another shirt, I had to get rid of this shirt first. It's kind of absurd, but in order for me to be able to, put another camera, whatever I'm using right now to record this video, I had to get rid of that camera first in order for me to be able to place another one there. So it is the same, and it sounds kind of absurd, but you have to make room in order for you to be able to absorb this new idea. Remember the story I talked about when Bruce Lee was teaching these new people, wanted to know more about his fighting style and the way that he used to exercise martial arts? Well, I'm going to tell you the story real quick. I don't want to take a lot of the time because I have a lot more to tell you about the vacuum law, but in other words, Bruce Lee studied the movement of these individuals and how much they knew about the martial arts, kung fu, or whatever they were trying to study. And after he actually analyzed and observed the group they were trying to get this information from, he put two glasses. One glass had clear water and another glass had like Coke, something dark. So he approached the group and told them, in order for me to be able to teach you what I know, which is the clear water, you have to get rid of the Coke or the bad information you currently have in your mind. So you have to empty your cup and pour a little bit of the information into your mind. There is a Chinese proverb, and please don't quote me on this, but it goes something like this, like a full cup is useless. So you have to make sure that you have to empty and get rid of the old mentality, the old paradigm, or the old habits before you are able to get into this one. Towards the beginning of the 90-day challenge, I talked to you about the importance of having an open mind, the importance of having an open mind, meaning that you accept something new and make sure that you analyze it. Don't just take my word for it. Make sure that you use your reasoning factors and make sure that you put it to work. Keep the idea around, see if it makes any sense to you, and see if it can benefit you in order to get whatever you're trying to accomplish, any goal. I know it works. It has worked for me. It has worked for a lot of people. It's just a matter of you getting convinced, so to speak, so you are able to, utilize the information or the ideas that I'm giving you. But it's very important that you actually get rid of the old programming in order for you to get the new one. So another thing that I'm going to ask you to do, another exercise, I need you to please grab a piece of paper and draw a line right in the middle and make two columns. On column number 1, I want you to list all the things that you used to think will benefit you, or the way that you used to think, the old programming, whatever you thought it was normal, whatever you thought it was the real stuff. Whatever you thought it was the way to do things. I want you to release that on one side of the column. On the other side of the column, I want you to think, or on column number 2, on the other side of the paper, I want you to list everything that you now think is true. Okay? Everything that we've been talking about for the last 105 days, I'm pretty sure that I talked to you about something that probably made you think, that changed your attitude, that changed your perspective. What is it? What is it that you can put on this second column? Okay? So once you have the 2 columns going and you have both of them you already in your paper, I want you to say, okay, this is my old way of thinking. This is what I used to do before. This is what I thought it was true. And now it's time for me to replace it. Get rid of it and replace it with a new way of thinking, a new thought. That is the same thing where you have a habit. You have to get rid of the old habit first. Recognize what your habit is. Your habit might be, to come in late or to be late on every single appointment that you have. Well, now you know that is a habit. Okay, how can you replace your habit? So that's on this side. Okay, get rid of that habit. How are you going to change it? What's new? What is it that you're going to bring into your life to make sure that you get rid of that habit? You might have the habit of, overeating. Or you might have the habit of overthinking or being a pessimistic. Okay, so if you're always thinking on the negative side, and you know that is your habit, and you know that is a habit and it's a bad one, how are you going to replace it? How are you going to get rid of that habit and bring into the new habit, showing you how to think or be a little bit more optimistic about your life? So that's exactly what you need to do. Make sure that you take care of this list, because it's going to give you a better perspective of what needs to be done and what needs to be changed. It's that simple, guys. The universe hates a vacuum. So once you get rid of a habit, you have to make sure that you can replace it with another one. Otherwise, the old habit is going to come back, because it cannot be a vacuum in the universe. The space has to be occupied. So as soon as you realize what your habit is, get rid of it, but make sure that you have something already lined up for you to be able to replace it with. Otherwise, you're going to go back into the old ways, and I'm pretty sure you have done it before. When you're trying to quit smoking or something like that, you stop smoking for a little bit, but if you don't replace that habit with another habit, guess what? You pick up the cigarettes and start smoking again. So I'm not saying that you smoke, but some people, what they say, I tried once and it didn't work. That's exactly why. You tried to get rid of the habit, but you didn't replace it with a new habit, hopefully with a more productive habit. So the space was empty. There was a vacuum, so it had to be filled up. And guess what you did? The old habit came back and you started smoking. Thank you very much, guys, for being with me for the last 105 days. Hopefully I have been able to create some value out of these videos, and you've been learning with some of them. Thank you very much. Please share this information with whomever you think will benefit from. Turn on your post notifications app here for Instagram, down here for Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I have about 15 more videos that I have for you, and they are all very, very interesting, because with these 15 videos I want to make sure that I put the cherry on top of the cake. So I'm going to give you the best that I can. I'm going to try to do an overview of the whole thing that I've been doing for the last 105 days, and I want to make sure that you are watching all these videos. So turn on your post notifications, subscribe to the channel, tag, follow, and like, and make sure that you share this information with others. They might not, be as enthusiastic or as full into this type of mentality, but at least you did your part. You show them what's out there, what's available. If they don't take advantage of it, well, at least you did your part, like I said, like I'm doing mine, and I'm definitely hope that you're getting some value out of this whole thing. Have a great day, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.